Okay, it's Monday the 16th of January. Just wanted to do a video update of how my journey in 2017 is going. I joined Swimming World a week last Saturday, so I had my first had my, I completed my first week on the Saturday just gone on the 14th. I lost a pound and a half, which I was really happy with. The consultant said that I might have felt a bit shortchanged, and then on Sunday she texted me and said that my food diary was actually really good, and that there was no justification for my weight loss, but it was fine. I was perfectly happy with that. That's what I lost last time I tried it, and to be fair, I don't want to lose any muscle. I do just want to lose fat. So I'm quite happy for it to be slow and steady. So I left the meeting on Saturday perfectly happy. Weekends have always been the hard time, the time when, the time of the week when things are most likely to go wrong. We've got no routine. You get really busy doing all the stuff you can't do in the week. And to be fair, me and my boyfriend are both guilty of taking the easy way out quite often. So this Saturday was a little bit like that. I stayed to group, which I enjoyed, and then when we came back, it was kind of, I had something to eat, because Clive wasn't feeling very well, but we had to do our food shop, which we split between Sainsbury's and Aldi, and we also had to take Axel, our little pup. Well, it's not little, he's huge, but one of our 8-month Labradors, to the vet. So Clive wasn't feeling very well, so we left later than we planned. So we managed to get the Aldi shop done. Then we had to come back. We walked the dogs to the vets, came back. Then we had to do the Sainsbury's shop, and then I obviously had to come in and make tea. So basically, in my group, I had a banana and 2 Hi-Fi light bars, which I didn't really want to have, but I'm glad I did because I didn't eat much. Then I had super noodles, which I also didn't really want to eat, but they were in the cupboard and they needed eating, so I'm glad they're out. And then I didn't have anything then till tea, so I made like a prawn chow mein, which was in the latest Slimming World magazine, which was actually really nice and really quick to make, so I'm really glad I picked it. So that was basically all I ate all day. And I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted to eat some rubbish on Saturday. I wasn't sure why, and I thought I'll just get through today and move on, and then be motivated to carry on. On Sunday, it was kind of a lazy day. I did a lot of batch cooking. Didn't really I only had 2 meals on Sunday, not through busyness or laziness or anything like that. It's just how it happened. So I made a big, like a fairly decent cooked breakfast for Clive and I, and then I think I had 2 Maria sugar-free biscuits in the day with a brew, and then I made my version of Diet Coke chicken with some potato wedges for tea. That was basically all I had. And that day I also really wanted to just stick my head in a bag of Doritos. I really did. I don't know what was wrong with me, because I was really happy with my weight loss, and I'd had a good week at the gym. I'd been to 4 CrossFit sessions, so I was really pleased with that. Pleased with the progress I'd made that week. I was feeling really confident about this year. I've signed up to registered for the CrossFit Open as well, which will be really exciting because I only started CrossFit in August last year, so it'll be really exciting to experience that. I have no expectations of doing anywhere decent, but I just really wanted to get involved and find out what it was all about. And the guys in our box are just amazing, like the best people ever, and so encouraging. Basically, the whole community is like that. That's probably why I love it so much. Very much like the same way I suppose Living World is. I like being in communities. I feel that support is just, you know, just needed. I just need that kind of support, and to be surrounded by like-minded people. I always do well when I'm with people that have the same goals as I do, or same intentions. It's really good. So I think that's about it. So, oh yeah, so I wanted to stick my head in a bag of Doritos. Really wanted to eat like an entire bag. I'm sorry about the camera. I'm just holding it with my hand rather than my tripod. I really wanted to eat a load of chocolate, and I think it was because it's been so long since I've had a week where I've eaten really well. I didn't go off plan. I ate good, wholesome food all week. Didn't have any junk. Not eat hardly any processed food. It was all really clean. Because that's what I'm aiming for. And I think because it's been so long since I've done that, my body just really wanted some junk, because that's what I've done. I've done really well for a few days, maybe 5 days, and then the weekends come and it's all gone to pot. Granted, I may not have eaten much on those weekends when I've eaten the crap. Like, it may have been an entire bag of crisps, and that would have been my lunch. But my body's kind of, I think, maybe got used to that kind of horrendous energy spike, which I didn't give it. So that was hard. What really helped was anyone that's done Slimming World before will know that your consultant likes you to fill out food diaries for the first 4 weeks, just so that they can check that you understand the plan okay and that you're using the right foods, getting plenty of speed foods. And I honestly don't mind that, because I like to write journals and track what I eat. I find I do a lot better when I do that. But I've also got one of their proper journals that you can buy, so I've been filling that out. And one of the things that saved me over the weekend is the fact that I looked in the journal to fill it in, and it said something like day 9, and I hadn't noticed that before. So it went into my second week. So you had week 1, obviously days 1 to 7, and then it went to week 2, but instead of it doing 1 to 7 for week 2, it carries on, so it mounts up the days. So I looked, it must have been yesterday, so I looked at this and it said day 9, and I was like, wow, 9 days. I was like, that's pretty good going, and that made me want to carry on. I didn't want to break my run. So the weekend was not great in regards of, I did get quite a bit of veg in, but not as much as I wanted to. I didn't eat very regularly, so it wasn't, to be fair, I think this is how my weekends may go. I probably will weigh in on a Saturday, which what I was doing at home previously anyway. And then things may go slightly off plan at the weekend. Not so much food-wise, but just routine. Just because that's how our weekends are. Our weekends are very rarely structured. I'm hoping to go to the gym after weigh-in, to be fair, eventually. Go and use open gym, but we'll see what happens when we get a proper routine going and we get some stuff done around the house. So that's what I'm hoping to do. And I'm happy. I've still got the craving for junk. At work today, there are some lollies kept in a Miniature Heroes tub, and I really wanted the Miniature Heroes tub to be full just so I could put my face in it and eat everything. It's not even that time of the month, so it's not even that. I think it's just like a come down. Like I'm coming off the sugar highs and things like that. So hopefully it will all get a lot smoother, and this will get easier, because I think if I have to struggle with this every day this week, I'm gonna crack. I'm hoping I didn't go to the gym today because I had physio, but I'm hoping, because I'm at the gym now the rest of the week until Saturday, so I'm hoping that will curb any cravings I've got, because I'll be at the gym, I'll be working hard, and then I'll want to nurture that rather than ruin it. So that's the plan. So Monday today, got CrossFit tomorrow, then I'm trying Barbell Club on Wednesday, which will be interesting. That's a new class that they're doing at the box. And then a WOD on Thursday and a WOD on Friday. The WOD on the Friday evening is going to be hard. I'm normally a morning person, but Clive's doing a different shift this week, which means I've got to be up with the dogs in the morning. So I've got to do the evenings, and he doesn't do anything on a Friday night. So it'll be really hard to come home from work, quickly change, then go to the box. Not so much that I don't want to go, it's just the fact it's Friday night, it's the end of the week, I kind of want to relax. but it'll be worth it. So that's my plan. And then I've written my food plan for all week, so I know exactly what I'm having for dinner each day at work, and I know exactly what we're having for tea each night, which I've not done that kind of planning in a long time. So hopefully this will all help me stay focused and stay on track. So that's the plan. I want to try and do an update video after weighing each week this Saturday. It just didn't happen, but I'm hoping to keep it to a Saturday just so I can keep on track. Although I'm glad I waited this long because I really needed to talk about the cravings I was experiencing, so I'm glad that I've been able to get that out. Feels a lot better to have said it and got it out. Okay, so that's it. So that's the plan. Gonna stay on track, get better at the gym, eat some good food, build that muscle, lose that fat. That's the plan. Okay, yeah. I will do another video diary entry next week. Bye.